Electricity powers our modern world. It illuminates our homes, connects us, and drives industry. We often take it for granted. But what if electricity had never been discovered? Let us explore a world without it. Imagine a world where the sun dictates our waking hours. The first light of dawn would signal the start of our day, and we would rise with the sun, our activities governed by its presence. As the sun sets, darkness envelops our homes and streets. Without electric lights, our evenings would be shrouded in shadows, and the world outside our windows would become a place of mystery and uncertainty. Candles and oil lamps provide a meager substitute for electric lights. Their flickering flames would cast a dim glow, barely enough to illuminate our surroundings, making even simple tasks more challenging. Our cities would resemble scenes from centuries past. Gas lamps would line the streets, and horse-drawn carriages would replace modern vehicles, creating a nostalgic yet impractical way of life. Nightlife as we know it would cease to exist. Shops would close early, and the vibrant energy of city nights would be replaced by silence and stillness. Communication would revert to a slower, more laborious pace. Writing letters by candlelight would become the norm, and couriers would once again be the bearers of our messages. Telephones, radios, and the internet would be absent from our lives. We would rely on telegraph machines and handwritten notes, making instant communication a distant memory. Perpetual darkness would envelop us after sunset, casting a shadow over our daily lives. Streets, dimly lit by gaslight or oil lamps, would be hazardous, making nighttime travel risky and uncertain. Homes would become places of stark contrast, with pockets of light surrounded by vast darkness. Fireplaces would provide warmth and light, becoming the heart of the home where families gather. Daily chores would become more laborious, as simple tasks like washing clothes or chopping wood would take longer. Reading would require candlelight, straining our eyes and making it difficult to focus for long periods. This darkness would disrupt our sleep patterns and health, leading to restless nights and fatigue. Our bodies would struggle to adapt to this new reality, causing us to feel tired and sleepy during the day, constantly squinting and rubbing our eyes. Communication would be a constant struggle. Instantaneous communication would be a fantasy. We would rely on slower, traditional forms of communication. Letters would take days, weeks, or months to reach destinations. News and information would be dramatically reduced. Messengers would carry messages within cities and towns. The lack of electricity would transform transportation in ways we can hardly imagine today. Electric trains, trams, and subways, which are the lifelines of many urban areas, would vanish, leaving cities to find alternative means of mass transit. Cars and buses, the backbone of our daily commutes, would be absent from our streets, leading to a quieter but less connected world. Horse-drawn carriages would become common again, reminiscent of a bygone era, filling the void left by modern vehicles. Bicycles would offer efficient personal transportation, becoming the primary mode of travel for many, promoting a healthier but slower-paced lifestyle. Long-distance travel would be arduous and time-consuming, with journeys that once took hours now taking days or even weeks. Steam-powered trains would be the fastest means of travel, harking back to the industrial age, but they would be less efficient and more polluting. Sea voyages would take weeks or months to complete, making international travel a rare and significant undertaking. Industries would abandon electricity-dependent processes, leading to a dramatic shift in manufacturing and production methods. Factories would be replaced by workshops with hand tools, where skilled craftsmen would once again be in high demand. Healthcare would revert to a bygone era, with treatments and procedures becoming far less advanced and more rudimentary. Hospitals would lack life-saving equipment, making surgeries and emergency care far more dangerous and less effective. Medical advances like X-rays and ultrasounds would be dreams, leaving doctors to rely on basic diagnostic methods. Agriculture would be profoundly affected, with modern machinery replaced by traditional methods. Farmers would rely on human and animal labor, making farming more labor-intensive and less productive. Crop yields would plummet, leading to food shortages and a greater reliance on local, seasonal produce. Leisure activities would be transformed, with people turning to simpler, more traditional forms of entertainment. Televisions, computers, and video games would be non-existent, leading families to spend more time together in conversation and shared activities. We would seek solace in books, board games, and live performances, rediscovering the joys of face-to-face interaction and community events. In conclusion, electricity has shaped our world in countless ways, and its absence would force us to rethink and reshape every aspect of our lives, from transportation and industry to healthcare and leisure.